you go. Are you okay?
Yeah. What do you need, Destiny?
Your eyes. On my project, I've been looking at the thing so long I can't even see it anymore.
Okay, sure.
You'll see, Cristian. All you need is a little stroll down memory lane, and you'll remember why we need to be together.
You're late.
It's a still life. It's not like it's going anywhere.
Just grab a pad and sit down, Danielle.
Hey, Teach. Looks like someone's passing notes in class. Let's see who it is.
Put it on my
Dear
desk.
Jesse. Uh-oh, looks like the world's oldest senior's in big
Danielle.
trouble. Meet me by the ball field. Wonder what they do there. Love, Chris. Mr. Vega, are you dating Jessica Buchanan? That's just wrong. I mean, isn't she your student?
This is none of your business, Danielle. I think you need to focus on yourself. On your classwork, which you haven't started, your homework, which I haven't seen, and your attitude, which is getting you nowhere. Now look, I know you've had it rough, so I'm gonna cut you some slack. There's still time to pull up your grade. And this goes for all of you. You sign up to help me work on the sets for the spring musical, you can pull your grade up 1 whole point. So if you have a B+, you work hard, you get yourself an A.
And if you've got a C?
If you've got a B-, you can pull it up to a B+. Come on, guys. I'm taking names. It'll be fun. And you know, this was written by one of your seniors here at Landview High, Langston Wild. There's gonna be some serious power tools, tons of wood, paints, canvases. I mean, you could really let your creativity rip. What about you, Matthew? I heard you missed a lot of class earlier this year. This is a good way to make it up. You don't want to have to repeat art, do you?
No.
What about you, Destiny? Don't you want to pull your grade up?
I'd like to, but I've got a conflict.
Come on, guys. Do your art teacher a favor.
Maybe next time.
Hold up, Danielle. We need to talk about your behavior.
Sorry.
Why are you cutting class?
Because I didn't feel like art today, okay?
No, it's not okay. You can't just waltz in here whenever you feel like it and disrupt the students. It's unfair to them and it's disrespectful to me. Look, you don't feel like art? Just don't show up to class.
Fine, are we done?
I'll see you in detention.
I can't, I promised Matthew.
And I promised the drama club. It looks like we'll both have to change our plans.
You're just doing this because I outed you and Jessica Buchanan.
Do you hear yourself? You sound like Todd.
Dear, you going after Cristian again?
Hello. Still in high school.
I have to tell you this because you're my niece. Cristian was a mistake. Now, you've been given a free pass here. You can correct all those bad calls. So why don't you go find yourself a really nice guy, someone your actual age.
Hey, you're not listening to me. I love him.
Yeah, that he loves, what's her name? Evangeline's sister.
Who's Evangeline?
Oh, Jessica. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but, you know, you're a lot of work.
Are you talking about Layla? Because that's never gonna last. All I have to do is remind him of how it used to be.
Isn't there a part of you that realizes that's a mistake? I mean, he's moved on. And so have you. And once you remember your
No, but that's just it. I have remembered. I remembered how much Cristian and I meant to each other, how special that we were. And once he remembers that, he'll come back to me. I know he will.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it, sweetie.
No, but I gave him this box of mementos of stuff that we had when we were together, like pictures and notes and drawings that he did. And I saw his face when he opened it, and he still feels something for me.
Well, I just think you can do better.
Why do you hate Cristian?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because he used to hang with Blair.
I'm nothing like Todd.
I think I've known your father long enough to recognize the signs.
What signs?
Rudeness, arrogance, self-centeredness.
You can't talk to me like that.
I'm the teacher here, Danielle. And this right now is a teaching moment. You say you're nothing like your father? Okay, then prove it. Start acting like a human being.
What was that about?
Guess.
Todd?
Blair and Cristian?
Yeah, who would have thought, right?
But I don't understand. What do they have in common?
Both over 18.
Cristian loves me.
Hey. He loved you. He did. But that was way back in high school, sweetheart. A lot has changed since then. Nobody's the same. Forget about Chris. You don't need him. Now listen to me. The universe has just handed you a big fat blank check. Right? This amnesia thing, it's brilliant. It's like a reset button. Why don't you forget the past? Why don't you forget that your life since high school ever happened, that you didn't date this string of losers, which happened, and that you never fell for Chris?
But I don't want to forget about Chris, okay? I love him. And so what? So time marches on. So what? It doesn't change the fact that I was his first love and he was mine. So he has a girlfriend now. Big deal. What am I supposed to do with all these feelings? Am I just supposed to pretend that I don't have them? Am I just supposed to pretend that they're not real? I can't do that. I love him. And I have this family and daughter that I don't remember. All I remember is how I feel about Chris. He's all I have. I can't let him go.
You know, Cristian, maybe you should cut Danny some slack. She just found out that, Todd is her father. She's probably all over the place.
Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have dumped on her like that. I don't know. Guess I'm just not cut out for this.
Why don't you cut yourself some slack, too? Because you are a great teacher.
How do you know?
Well, let's see. You taught me everything you could possibly teach someone about the register at Capricorn.
That's because you're a natural.
Oh, really?
And then there's Jessica.
You know what? I heard about that. So she's back at school. Now that must be fun.
She thinks we're still in love. And she sits right there, right in front of me. And you should see the way she looks at me. These big old, way bigger puppy eyes than that. Way bigger. You have no idea. You have no idea.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It would be funny if it weren't so sad.
Yeah.
And she gave me this box of stuff from when we were kids. And I was looking through it, and it's like we were different people.
Well, you were. You were young. Girl.
Right. Yeah, but the feelings, they're so real.
Well, I'm not saying they weren't.
And pure. And simple. It's like, I love you, you love me, and that's
Careful.
it. Blair, come on. I am happy with Layla. I was just looking back, remembering what it was like. That's all. Is that wrong?
No, but it could be dangerous, First loves, well, they're a bitch. So are seconds, thirds. That's why I stay as far away from Todd Manning as I possibly can.
Sorry, Jess, I didn't mean to make you cry. I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, well, that hasn't changed.
I know, it hurts, doesn't it? The last thing you need to hear is you lecturing me about letting go. I'll tell you what. You want him, you go get him. Yeah, sure, just lay it on the line. It's been my policy. Danny, Kelly.
Yeah, but you struck out. That's why you're here.
It's still early innings. I'm still fighting.
You know what? So am I. I have to go to class. Thanks, Uncle Todd. You always did know how to make me feel better.
You tell Danny that, okay?
I'll talk to Danny.
I'm not saying it's easy, but you have a lot more history with Todd than I have with Jessica. And at least you can stay away from her. I'm stuck with her. She's in my class.
Well, come on. You're the teacher. Just be professional and keep your distance.
Yeah, but how? She throws herself at me. And then the little pictures and the little notes, I can't help thinking about how it was. Not that I want to go back to.
Well, you can't. Remember that. Those days are over, and you're a grown man, and listen. Jessica is not well.
I know that, but that makes it even harder. I just feel so bad for Jess.
I got a shoulder right here. If you ever want to cry on it, you come right ahead, okay?
Get your slutty hands off of him.
What?